During my college years in the USA, I was always wishing that I could be in India nearer to Swami. Trips to Puttaparthi for a few weeks at a time, once every year or two, were not enough to satisfy my desire to be near the avatar. The last requirement for my degree was a foreign language study, and my university encouraged students to study abroad. I created my own program and got admitted to the Poti Sri Ramalu Telugu University in Hyderabad for a one-year course in Telugu. When I arrived in Hyderabad in 1997, I knew nothing about my hosts, and they knew nothing about me. They took me in and cared for me like family. Within a week or so, I was told we were going for Grama Seva. I didn't know what a Gramam was and could scarcely imagine what we would do. But I boarded our bus that night along with about 50 other boys and watched the silhouette of India's lush landscape stream past my window as we bounced down broken roads in the dark. No sign of the millions of people hidden in hamlets living on this land. Upon arrival in the morning, our team scurried into action. The village school was transformed into a medical clinic with rooms for doctors and a pharmacy, and within hours, the line of villagers waiting their turn to see a doctor numbered in the hundreds as they streamed in from neighboring villages by tractor loads or by foot. Some boys boarded tractors and drove off with the other village men, loading boulders and sand into tractor beds and transforming the rock into a roadway that would resist monsoon rains. Other boys walked out into the fields to meet hundreds of heads of buffalo and cows with vaccinations. One by one, thin-legged farmers led their beloved animals to us for a quick shot in the side that would keep them safe from disease. By evening, the boys washed and changed into white clothes and prepared for the cultural programs that would run late into the night. The celebration began with a large Grama Sankirtana, 50 boys in whites leading Swami's palaki in procession through every lane in the village, singing full-throated songs, drumming and clapping the glories of the Lord. Every home had freshly washed stoops adorned with white mugu. Children danced in the streets, and once every home had been blessed by Swami's darshan, we all assembled in the village center for a program of values-based entertainment and talks by our boys. The entire program was like nothing I'd ever seen or have seen since. The evening ended with arati, and we repacked ourselves into the buses and headed for Prashanti Nilayam, where I was to be even further amazed. I'd been to see Swami several times already, but had never seen Swami so attracted to a group. He never missed a chance to talk with us, and graciously called us inside for an interview. We sang some of the Grama Seva songs for him and watched him dissolve into rapture. Bhagawan then insisted we sing one of these songs out on the veranda for everyone to hear, and instructed us to perform our drama, Marpurali, that evening in the university auditorium. Just as before in the village, our team leapt into action to be ready for the evening. Being a new guy, the group decided I should introduce the play to Swami by microphone, which itself says a lot about the selfless nature of this group. With help from others, I wrote some words of explanation about the play, a story of 3 villagers, a Christian, a Muslim, and a Hindu, who with the help of a wise Pantalu realized that a change must and can happen for them to overcome their petty problems with one another. As Swami came into the full auditorium, he suddenly told one of the boys to sing one of those songs he heard early that morning, Rama Anarada, a beautiful Telugu song that implores us to say the name of the Lord over and over again and watch all of our problems in the world go away. The play made Swami happy, and he ascended the stage to bless us all, and soon we returned to Hyderabad, filled to the brim with love. In the year I lived with the Hyderabad group, I watched similar scenes play out again and again in villages scattered across Andhra Pradesh, and in the divine presence. There was no mystery why the Hyderabad group did what they did. Swami fanned the flames of love in their hearts, a flame that singed away all selfishness and fear.
Rama Anarada, Marokasari Rama Anarada. Rama Anarada, Marokasari Rama Anarada. Rama ante ragamu tolugunu, Rama ante ragamu tolugunu. Krishna Anarada, Marokasari Krishna Anarada. Krishna Anarada, Marokasari Krishna Anarada. Krishna ante kashtamu tolugunu, Krishna ante kashtamu tolugunu. Sai Anarada, Marokasari Sai Anarada. Marokasari Baba Anarada. Baba Anarada, Marokasari Baba Anarada. Baba ante badhalu tolugunu, Baba ante badhalu tolugunu. Baba ante bhayame tolugunu, Rama Anarada, Marokasari Rama Anarada. Rama Anarada, Marokasari Rama Anarada. Rama ante ragamu tolugunu, Rama ante ragamu tolugunu. Krishna Anarada, Marokasari Krishna Anarada. Krishna ante kashtamu tolugunu, Sai Anarada, Marokasari Sai Anarada. Sai Anarada, Marokasari Sai Anarada. Sai ante saukhyamu kalugunu, Baba Anarada, Marokasari Baba Anarada. Baba Anarada, Marokasari Baba Anarada. Baba ante badhalu tolugunu, Baba ante bhayame tolugunu. Rama Anarada, Marokasari Rama Anarada.